Oh, Hess, I can tell you got a fan. You look fucking sexy. The wind blowing in your hair.
Yeah, you like that?
I feel like you're like on a motorcycle going down the fucking street and shit.
It's
That's
just
because
little
it's a curly ass hair.
Yeah, he's sexy. Should I?
Did you make an intro for this?
No, I'm just gonna put the you intro like I did for Westworld. I figured.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say because I think you should make something where it's like the Soldier Boy, where it's like you.
You two are the same person.
I've been singing
He's
that for
been
like a
telling me
week.
that for like a week now. I knew where that was going the second he asked.
I was like, did you tell him?
I shit you not. I think it would be perfect.
Yeah.
You guys have mentioned it so much. Maybe I will put that in there.
Oh,
It's
maybe.
It's like all you got to do is put like just start the intro, like the music for whatever.
Yeah, and then have it go
right at the end,
you.
it's like, you, and there's a. Dun, dun, dun.
How'd that go again?
No.
Okay.
You get one. That's it.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Random Ramblings. I'm Jerome,
I'm Nick.
I'm Taylor.
And I'm Hess.
and today, boys and girls, we're talking about you.
Soldier boy, tell.
The Netflix show. We're not talking about the audience. We're talking about the show. You
Yeah.
now Netflix show. Former.
Whoa. Netflix show?
What did you
Not
watch?
the movie from 2009?
He was trying this on me in the hallway. He's like, I watched this movie called You. Yeah, I don't believe you.
Okay.
I thought he was making a comment because it was Lifetime.
Oh, yeah, former Lifetime show. Can you believe that?
No.
We actually watched it on Lifetime. Well,
Really?
Taylor watched most of it on. I watched like the last 4
Is
on
it the
Lifetime.
same thing, right? Is it
Yeah,
the same
it just
thing?
got canceled. It was half Lifetime, half Netflix. It got canceled like towards the end by
Yeah.
them, and Netflix is like, well, we'll do the rest.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
I think
Yeah.
they probably made a smart decision on that.
Yeah, I think Lifetime's probably kicking themselves and not doing the rest of their show.
You haven't seen it, Taylor? This was your first time watching?
No,
No,
I've
she-
actually seen it.
She watched it in
have you?
London on Lifetime.
She's the one that got you to watch it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only watched it because of Taylor. I only watch shows that Taylor recommends. Ever.
I'm going to keep on to that.
Oh,
Better-
boy.
Better listen to that.
But so since this is Nick's first time watching You, what'd you think about it? He was very skeptical all week. He's like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it. I asked my mommy, and my mommy said I might not like it, so I don't know.
You listened to Mima about it?
No, I said we were...
She
I
watch it?
She watched the first season.
She watched
yeah.
the first season and then didn't get into the second season, she said.
Second season's better, in my opinion.
Yeah, like
Apparently everybody's opinion except hers.
Yeah.
No, I just asked her because I didn't know she'd actually watched it. And I was like, oh, that's the next thing we're doing for our podcast. I was just making talk with her. And then she's like, oh, I'll be very surprised if you like it. And I was like...
And what's
that's
the verdict?
I liked the first episode. It was good.
All right, cool.
You know what's funny, though, is Mima tried to convince me to watch it when she was watching
after,
the first season.
After the fact that we already watched
And
it,
I was
and
like,
we
watched
found
it.
out she was watching it, she's like, you guys should watch it, so it's really, really good, and we're talking about it. And then we're like, no, yeah, we already watched that.
Well, I mean, we
And
all
then-
know she's cuckoo
Yeah,
for
and then
Cocoa Puffs.
after we finished season 2, she tried talking us into watching season 1 again. We're like, yeah, we watched that, and there's season 2. And she's like, oh, there's season 2? I gotta watch that. So she's tried talking us into watching it twice, but doesn't like season 2 apparently.
And told me I wouldn't like it.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't think it was the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life either.
All right, we'll get out of here.
All right.
I did say if you didn't like it, Taylor has to shave her head and become the new Nick here
That's cool.
until we're done with you.
Me?
That's gonna happen this whole time.
That's
isn't
going to
it?
happen a lot.
I'm really gonna enjoy doing this.
The problem is I think I watched an episode of season 2. Not an episode. But
What?
like...
Just like willy nilly, you randomly watch an episode.
No, I think I was eating lunch. I think you were watching it in the living room. But I don't remember what happened. I just remember that guy talking a lot.
Oh,
okay.
shoot. I think he did.
I think I do remember that now that you're saying that.
I'm glad I could jog your memory.
I don't know what that was about.
Fucking... never mind.
He should jog his own memory.
Yeah.
So then, and then, you know, mom watches shit sometimes while I'm sleeping. So, like, I hear
Mom
stuff.
watches shit.
So, like, I knew from here's what I pictured in my head. There's some guy who becomes a serial killer and he hides in bushes in the first season and watches a girl. That's all I thought of.
This whole episode?
No,
Beforehand.
before watching it.
Okay.
What did you update that after watching the first episode?
Yeah, now he's like, now it's a guy who becomes a serial killer that jerks off to women in bushes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the best part.
How cool was it that he helped that old fucking lady after just stroking his fucking cock?
Yeah, no, he
He's
touched
like,
her.
oh, here, let me help you with your bag. I just was fucking myself off here.
He
Fucking myself
he
off.
grabbed her suitcase with his cummy hands
Well,
I'm like,
that was him the whole episode.
Yeah,
doing
but
something dirty and then going, "Oh hi, how's it going?"
Yeah, but it's a little different when it's an old lady. You don't put cum on old ladies.
He didn't have a chance
With the old lady?
to come.
Oh.
He still had pre-cum.
Yeah, he could have pre-cum all over himself and got it all over her bag. And then what if that lady's freaky
That guy
and she
was
rubs
fucking
that suitcase
sweaty,
on her
so-
vag later on and now he impregnates her?
It was like a minute. Settle down.
Hey, you don't know how fast
And-
Joe comes.
I don't. What?
What's his name, like Penn Bagley or something like that?
Yeah, Penn Badgley.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are
something.
you talking about his real name?
Yeah.
Hess is kind of like Bert with names. What did Bert call
Was it Annette?
Yeah. They were talking about Adele losing weight and he's like, "Go back to that picture of Annette." And they're like, "Annette?"
Perfect.
That's totally Hess.
Yeah.
With everything.
But that's all right. We got today. Season 1, Episode 1, pilot. They went all out on the first name of the episode.
Yeah, they did. You know, the
I
girl
lied.
reminded me of Flash's girlfriend that was also
Oh, I could totally see that.
Shooter's wife. I don't know her name.
I can't think of her name either. Her actress
she-
name or her Flash name.
Yeah.
She's in season 2. Patty
she's
Spivot
also
is
in-
her Flash name.
She's also in Apex.
Yeah, she's the little fast witch lady in Apex.
So, but she reminded like she could be her like younger sisters. I
I
kept seeing
never
her.
once thought about that, but that's a good point. They look a lot alike.
Yeah.
So the episode starts out with Joe looking at Beck in his bookstore, and he's like saying what kind of book she's gonna buy and all stuff, and then she bumps into him and asks for help to find a book. Do you like his little like when he
His monologue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I enjoy this too. I was telling Taylor last night that I don't think the show would be as good if he didn't have those.
Yeah,
No,
for
it wouldn't
sure.
be any. Yeah, because you would just not know what he's thinking.
You know,
Mhm.
it's really funny. They have clips of them acting it out without it.
Yeah, and you just see him like standing there staring off into nothing for like
That's
a
weird.
minute, and then they go on to the scene, and it's really, but like Netflix put that out.
Just to
Oh,
show
wow.
how weird it is.
Yeah, but she asks what book to find her. Then he grabs her a book and notices that she isn't wearing a bra, and she wants him to notice. And then
That was the first time I was like, oh, he's creepy.
yeah, and then later on here, she pays with her credit card, and he's like, oh, she's paying. She has enough cash, but she's paying with this. That way I know her name.
Yeah.
And I put here
He's
because
like
me and
delusional.
me and Taylor like, oh, so he says. Like, does she?
Yeah,
Is she really?
he's like
Do you think she's really doing
No.
that before that? No, I don't think so
No.
either.
No, you know that from the get-go.
You know what's funny is actually he does say that, but like we learned that she has money problems too.
Yeah, through her
So,
friends
like,
and all
that could
that.
be a reason using card too.
Yeah, I
but-
never even thought about that as to connect those. That's a good point.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things he just assumes, and I think you're either not supposed to take it as the audience, or you are.
Well, and also because he's the lead of the show and he's the one telling you, you're just like, oh, he's right. Because like you normally they don't like lie to you or something, you know.
Until he pulls his cock out in a bush, and then you're like, well, maybe his perspective's a little off.
Well, name one bad
Yeah.
guy that pulls his cock out in a bush.
That guy.
Okay, well, you got me there.
Okay.
Uh,
Although I did want him to kill Benji, so I know he didn't kill him yet. But
yeah. Every time I know you guys won't get this, but maybe have you seen the new Evil Dead movie?
The what?
The new Evil Dead movie.
What?
And the guy that plays Benji, he's like the nerdy guy in there. But at one point, there's like a bathroom scene, and he gets a needle stuck in his eye, and there's a scene of him pulling it out, and you watch that, and I picture that every time I see the guy.
He looked really familiar to me, and I looked him up, and there wasn't a goddamn thing he was in that I've seen.
I think I've only seen him
Including
in
the Evil Dead.
I've seen Evil Dead at least twice,
Mhm.
and I've seen you at least twice, and I didn't know until last night that those were the same person.
Wow.
And it
He does
blew
look
my
he does
mind.
look very different in Evil Dead. He's way more like nerdy, kind of just generic looking.
He's pretty nerdy in this.
Well, but
in a
this,
different
this
way,
he's like supposed to be. He's like nerdy, but he's like a cool like
Yeah, I gotcha.
bro nerdy. So Joe gets home and we meet Paco. What do you think? What do you think about Paco?
He seemed like a nice young kid that he's grooming to be a serial killer. I didn't. At first, I was just like, "Oh, that's weird that he's nice to him." But then they have the flashback where he's like the kid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just assuming he killed the fucking old guy at the bookstore eventually.
Oh.
But like at one point, the Paco was like, "Hey, he's a nice guy." He's like, "He's a dick," and he like, I'm like Jesus. So that's where I got that from. But I don't know. The kid seemed nice. He seemed like he had a little trouble at home, but
Yeah. His
it
mo-
was weird because he's like, "Oh, you want the sub?" No, and he's like, "I got another one." So I mean, he's constantly lying, but then he was actually helping the kid. So
yeah. Do you have any thoughts on Paco?
Nope, no thoughts on Paco. This is just a little kid who's got mom and dad problems.
It is hard for us to like be like, hey, what do you think about this guy? Because we know a lot about what happens in the rest of the show.
Yeah.
Hey, you're the one motherfuckers that wanted to do this.
But Paco's sitting outside while his mom argues with the boyfriend. God, I hate that boyfriend. And
Although he was like, what's the black dude in Dexter? The cop?
Surprise, motherfucker.
Hey, motherfucker.
oh, like he's onto him.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, he is. I guess. Yeah, he is kind of like that.
Because he's
guy.
like, oh, I see you, you creepy fuck.
Yeah, except that guy in Dexter is a little more likable. And by a little, I mean a lot more likable than this guy is. I feel
Oh,
like.
he wasn't likable when I watched
I
it.
mean, I didn't like the guy in Dexter, but I mean, I don't think he was out there beating girlfriends and shit
I was
and
gonna
like
say-
ruining kids' lives.
The guy in Dexter didn't do anything wrong, though, did he?
He went after Dexter.
But
Well,
Dexter's
but,
a
like-
bad boy. He's a bad little.
He only killed bad people.
But the guy didn't. I guess he did know that. Never mind.
Yeah. But still, 2 wrongs don't make a right.
They make a left.
No, that's what's the saying? 3 lefts make a right.
Oh my god.
Is that what it
I
is?
don't know.
I think it's maybe it's 4 lefts make a right.
Never heard of that in my life.
Something
No,
like
four
that.
lefts
I
make
think
a
it's-
circle.
Yeah.
Oh
make a
yeah,
square
4
or
lefts is
circle.
a circle. 8 lefts, then you've gone too far.
That's going to Circle
2
K
circles.
twice.
You hit the train tracks. and
Dos
that-
circles.
Yeah. But so he goes inside and he starts Googling Beck, and he sees all her social media and ends up finding her
Do
address.
you think he got the band first?
I'm assuming he's looking up Guinevere Beck.
Oh,
Not
you just
just-
said he Googled Beck. So
I think he Googled the character's name,
I mean, it's
pal.
your notes, pal. I don't know what to tell you.
I could pinch your dick from right here. Just
That would be so
just
weird.
Throwing that out there
That
in
would
the
be
universe.
really weird.
What do you think how hard do you think I'd hit you?
I think you'd be so surprised that I could get out of this room before you could hit me.
Well, and I feel like we probably wouldn't finish this podcast today.
Probably not.
No, but someone would
Yeah.
finish.
Keep your hands to yourself. Fucking weirdo.
But he Googles Beck's social media and
Is
he
this what you signed up for?
What?
Is this what you signed up for?
I know how Jerome is.
yeah, but he finds her address and then he shows up there and starts watching her through the window.
Yeah, he's fucking creepy.
So
he's stalking her.
Do you guys think any of you at any moment has ever been stalked, at least for a brief moment?
100%.
I feel like it's kind of likely that one person here. There's 4 of us here.
100% I have.
Like for sure you've been stalked. You met well, not met the
100%.
person maybe. Who? What? Tell us the story.
Yeah. I'm not going to tell you the story.
Why? Because
I'm not gonna tell you the
they might stalk you again.
story. No, she's married now.
That's disappointed.
Is it your wife?
As in, like I wanted
Your
to be with her.
ex-wife? I mean,
Can you
No,
tell us a
it's
little
her.
bit of the story without the details?
It's the weird name one. Nick knows. If you yell really loud, like when you're in like
Oh, it's the poop story girl. Oh, she stalked you.
yeah,
That's interesting.
yeah.
That's very interesting.
Taylor's like, what?
Do you remember the poop story?
I remember that there was a poop story. That's about it, though.
Because you were there, I believe. So yeah, he shows up to her house. He's
Oh
watching.
yeah, I think I was.
Yeah, 'cause we all did it. It was the
for the story, or you were there?
Oh,
That's weird.
She was sitting in a corner eating popcorn.
this is fucking weird. He's putting his hand in poop.
How old are you right now?
I'm 21.
Yeah, you would have been like 13, so no.
I was like, I draw the line at 14.
Jesus. I thought you were crazy, but then somebody popped into my head that for both of us could have worked
Who?
as a stalker. But
Oh,
Motorcycle guy?
Will and Geyser.
yeah, exactly.
You know, I mean, if you count social media stalking, then for sure he did.
I think
actually.
everybody's
I
been
wouldn't
stalked
even-
a little bit.
True. Maybe.
So you guys laugh in my face and then say everybody's been stalked.
Nobody laughed in your face, you stupid.
I
dildo.
laughed in
You
your
guys
face a
both
little bit.
did. I think
I
everybody.
didn't.
No. I'm saying these two. They laughed in they laughed in our faces.
Yeah, I thought you were silly, but
You're
then
still
I thought
But now
about
I think
it.
about it.
I mean, a little. I mean, not like this, but
Yeah,
like
obviously
it.
not jerking out in our bush, jerking off in our bushes,
jerking out.
That's a whole different thing. But like, see, never mind. I'm just gonna move on to her tweet. So he's watching her, and she tweets while he's watching her. To everyone out there chasing your dreams, don't give up. And in the meantime, mac and cheese. And Joe
Cute.
thinks that's cute.
But not deep.
What the fuck is that tweet?
I don't know. I hate mac and cheese, so I thought it was fucking stupid.
You'd be like, unfollow.
I
Yeah.
love mac and cheese, but that just makes me like, ugh.
There's a huge meme. Don't watch this podcast. I'll put it up on the screen of something involving this scene that is really good. that me and Taylor wanted to mention, but we're like, yeah, we can't mention a lot about this.
So you're gonna put it in so I can't watch this?
Yeah, don't watch the podcast.
Okay.
I mean, not like you were going to, anyways.
Sometimes I do.
Not this far. Not 17 minutes into it. You're like, I gotta play Call of Duty. I gotta get my gun gold today.
Probably.
I need to get this platinum, or I'm going to hell.
I'm gotta get Obsidian.
Yeah,
It's true.
that's how you talk.
That's a lot.
Oh no, I forgot to add. My name's Nick.
You did.
Yeah, because no one knew who I was
You
until
want
I
to
said
update that iPad while we're at it?
No, I
Okay.
need to always turn it. But see, but I can't put it on airplane mode or something, because then I can't talk to Hess through it.
Right.
So that doesn't work.
Mm.
Joe at this point already knows her daily routine and is. I put filling her, but he's following her through the routine. He's not filling her with anything. He's following her through her day. And now we've met Beck's friends, and Joe does not approve of them. What do
Peachy Peach, huh?
Yeah, what do you think about our friends? One of them's on Flash. Did you recognize that?
No, but I looked her up and saw her and still didn't recognize her.
She dates, I can't think of her name, but his daughter. When she had that her little origin episode, she dates her for a little bit and then gets killed.
I don't know. They seemed like bitches. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, they were kind of richy. We didn't get to know
Pretentious and
them.
stuck up.
Like,
Yeah.
the one seemed like she was kind of helping her, but then she was like... It's hard, too, because you're watching it and you're trying to listen to them, and then he's talking over them,
Yeah.
and then you're like, oh, okay, she's helping her. And he goes, I forget what he said, but he, like, totally contradicted what she said, and I was like, oh, maybe.
And now you're following what he's saying.
Yeah, that time I did.
Yeah, I like them and I don't like them. It kind of depends on what's going on for me.
I think if they're going to invite her out and they're rich, they should just pay for it. It shouldn't infect her in any way.
Yeah, but she's kind of too nice, I feel
I
like,
don't
for
think
that.
they're really rich. I think one of them is well off, but I don't think the other
Yeah,
two.
yeah, that's true.
Well, according to the pilot episode, they were all rich. Well, I don't know if they were rich, but they all had money, they said.
Yeah.
More than her, at least.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
one of them is like exceptionally rich compared to the others.
Oh, okay. I just knew they all had more money than her.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was funny which I don't know if you wrote this down or not, but when she calls them and they're going out.
Oh yeah, later on when he's in the shower.
Yeah, like Peach doesn't seem that interested at all in what's going on.
Literally,
with
the
Beck.
other girl's talking to her, and she's like looking off to the side.
Yeah,
Doesn't care at all what's going on there.
I thought that was.
I
funny
certainly
weird.
don't remember their names.
I only remember Peach. I don't remember the other ones.
Same.
Orange and Banana?
That would be awesome, actually, if she only dated, if only was friends with people like that.
Peach, banana, and orange.
Like
Those
she
are
meets,
friends.
what's her name, Sammy? Ooh, can't be friends. If you were
She could
Banana, we could have been acquaintances, but
she
nope.
could be friends with Gwyneth Paltrow's daughter,
What's her name?
Apple.
Oh, do you think she's gonna either marry or have a friend with someone named Bees? And then they walk into the place and like, oh,
Oh.
look, it's Applebee's.
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
I'll move on.
Such a stretch.
Beck's ex-boyfriend shows up, Ben, or Benji. Whenever they said his name, did you think of Entourage? Benji.
Is it her ex? I thought they're kind of seeing each other.
Well,
now.
it's her
Yep.
ex that she fucks.
I took it as an ex that they're still banging.
Yeah.
When he
Yeah.
watched
You know, like me and you.
Wow.
right.
I didn't think of Entourage. I did think of the dog.
Oh, I think of
Which is
Entourage
what-
because they're going to go film Benji or whatever.
Yeah.
And they keeps going Benji. But he shows up and Joe goes, who the fuck is this? Which is funny because me and Taylor are like, oh, what's his name? Because I'm writing stuff down. And then he goes, who the fuck is this guy?
That's pretty funny.
But he goes in there and he ends up talking his way into her pants. He's like a smooth criminal, you know. They're sleeping together. And Joe,
I don't necessarily. I think a lot of it has to do with her. She's just like.
well, she let
so
it
down on
happen, yeah.
herself. Yeah.
She's like, whatever, he can
Yeah.
fuck me, get out. But Joe's watching and he starts looking up Benji while he's pacing outside her window, which is a bit creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and who leaves their windows wide open like that?
Yeah,
Apparently
he
her.
mentions multiple times, oh, you want to be watched.
In New York,
Yeah.
like.
That's what my biggest thing, like a lot of horror movies, they have all those big ass windows open in their
yeah,
houses
like,
and
put a
shit.
fucking
And I'm
sheet
like,
up or something.
I'd be terrified.
A
That's why
sheet.
whenever I'm
That's
fucking
tacky.
something.
whenever I'm at Mima's house and we're staying the night or whatever, I close all of the windows there because I'm like, I don't want anybody seeing what movie I'm watching or whatever, like peeking over the
Nobody
like,
gives a fuck what you're
peeking
watching.
peeking over the wall and looking at me in my underwear in there or something.
Yeah.
That's kind of creepy. You never know. Hess might peek over and go, "Hey, Drum, what you watching?" He's kind of like the neighbor in like what's it called? What's that show?
Oh, Tim the Tool
Home
Man?
Improvement.
Home Improvement. Hess is like that guy. He peeks over Mima's wall like that and he talks to me. Howdy, neighbor.
Wow.
So you just see like from right here up.
Yeah,
your
yeah.
Eyes.
All you would see was like your eyes and your hat.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, hat. Oh, that's Hess. Okay. But he's pacing out the window and he looks up, and then Ben leaves and tells Beck, "Oh, the extra weight looks good on you."
Did he say that?
Yeah. Well, first he goes, "It looks good on you." And she's like, "What?" He's like, "The extra weight looks good," and walks out. And I'm like, "Holy shit!"
I didn't catch that.
But he does that, and then Beck goes, "Oh, you know what? That turned me on so much. I'm gonna grab a pillow and start masturbating." And Joe sees that, and he starts jerking off in bushes outside.
I was like,
Yeah.
well, so that part was on Lifetime?
Yeah.
They
Oh,
came real close to nudity like a lot of times, and I was like, oh, this surprises me. I don't know why it surprised me.
That's what hooked him.
Hooked who?
You. Like, almost nudity.
Yeah, almost nudity does
It
not
honestly doesn't fit into anything else Lifetime.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know
think
how
that's
it
I
was
think
on
that's why
Lifetime.
it got.
That's probably
Canceled
why
by
it
them.
got canceled. Yeah.
But then,
They're like, oh, this shit is just too edgy. Fuck.
Yeah, I could see that honestly, because like their stuff is so not like that.
I don't know
Like-
if I would call it edgy. Maybe for Lifetime.
100% for
yeah,
Lifetime.
for Lifetime, yeah, big
I've
time.
never watched a Lifetime movie.
Especially
because
because just from just where the show goes to, and then
But
also
it's not like they showed anything. Oh, he did jerk off in the bushes. So
Well,
yeah.
and
Well,
Lifetime
even
is-
just like the blood and stuff like that too.
Lifetime is known
Well,
for like cheese.
Yeah,
Too.
I don't imagine someone getting hit over the head with a hammer on Lifetime.
Like Swiss.
don't they have a bunch of?
Asiago,
Yeah.
Cheddar.
Because I said it's cheese.
Wait, so you just started naming cheeses.
Yeah.
Wow.
Velveeta.
Everybody got it, and you just had this perplexed look on your face.
Well, I was wondering how long
if
you were
we
gonna
just-
go.
We all just kept going naming cheese, and he's like, "What's going on?"
I got it. I was just seeing how long it was gonna go.
I was just gonna give 3.
I don't remember what I was gonna say.
You're like, "Don't they have?"
Don't they have murder shows on there all the time?
Yeah, but it's like bad
They
stuff.
don't. They
Isn't it
don't
like
show
Days of Our Lives
Yeah.
type shows on there?
That's a soap opera.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like soap operas on their shit. Should I look up what
No.
shows are on Lifetime?
No, that's fine.
I don't think they have shows on Lifetime. I don't know.
I think
I
they-
just know I've seen like Lifetime movies.
yeah, I
and
think
they're
they're
all-
more for
they're-
movies.
Oh, that's
They're
true.
like-
Yeah.
like
I'm
Taylor
sure they have
They got
shows.
Dance Moms, Who's Not Married at First Sight, Bring It, Little Woman L.A., Little Woman Atlanta, Marrying Millions. Oh, the Surviving R.
Little
Kelly.
Woman,
So I guess they do have some scary stuff on there.
Yeah, that's scary. I don't want to get pissed on.
Raising Asia. Oh, is that like the sequel to Raising Arizona? Cure National, Live PD. It doesn't. Not
Live
Live
PD.
PD is not on Lifetime.
It
Are
says
you
it.
looking up A&E?
No, it's Lifetime shows right now. I'm looking at Lifetime shows.
Live PD is on
Life
Lifetime?
Women on Patrol. It's the women one. So
Oh, okay.
they don't do as dangerous shit
You
because
guys-
they're girls.
You guys don't argue about Live PD. Come on.
I was like, I watch that
That's
every
just- I watch it
fucking
every
day.
night. It's not on Lifetime. Damn it. When they go to
I haven't
Arizona,
watched it in a long time, but
I wasn't watching Lifetime.
But so yeah, what was your first thought when she starts masturbating, and then he's like, "Oh, now's my time to shine," and he's just in the bushes jerking off.
My first thought was like, is she going to town? And I was like, oh, so is he. He's stroking his cock. Oh, here comes a lady. And I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah,
So,
that's about how I imagine it going for you. So that makes sense.
way to loop you in episode 1, eh?
Yeah.
well, it's fun. I mean, like I said, I have some preconceived notions, but
Like what?
that he was going to be watching her in the bushes.
Oh, okay.
Right. People call him Bushy Wanka.
Wow. Hess has got 1 million of them today. he's like Jerome. He's making himself laugh.
While he was watching, he's like, "I'm gonna say that."
Is it like a little? They like to call me Bushy Wanka.
Oh, that should be
That's enough.
that should be his porn name.
Bushy Wanka?
Bushy Wanka.
With that haircut, it
And then,
could be.
and then he never has to shave, and they go, "Oh, blimey, here comes Bushy Wanka."
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
There
There's the
it is.
thumbnail.
That's kind of looks like a stoner like that.
Kinda.
He'd be like, what's up? They got me Bushy Wanker.
Yeah.
So Joe gets home, and Paco is almost finished with the book. And
Yeah,
asks-
Paco likes to read, huh?
Yeah, fuck, that's all he does. Sit outside and read, loser. And then he asks for another, and Joe doesn't really want to. He's like, "It's late. I want to go to sleep. I just jerked off outside a lady's house."
Yeah,
And then he hears
finish.
Paco's mom getting plowed deep. So then
I couldn't hear that, by the way.
You couldn't. You hear poof, poof,
Didn't hear a thing.
Wow.
There's a lot of shit going
You
on
might-
in this
you
house.
might-
That's I had to turn the subtitles on because Mom was watching TV, Taylor's watching TV,
And
and the fucking air comes on, and then there's a fan, and I'm just like,
In subtitles, and to go lady getting plowed hard.
No, I wouldn't. I would have not known. I just thought they were imagining it because I couldn't hear anything.
Oh, maybe watch it with headphones next time.
Fuck that.
right into your Xbox controller?
No.
Oh.
I
But she's
didn't watch it on Xbox.
So then he takes Paco to the shop's basement, and we get a little flashback of Joe being taught how to take care of the books. And then they get home, and Paco's boyfriend is mad at Joe for that, and he threatens to stay away. What happened?
I don't think that was his boyfriend.
So, did I say Paco's boyfriend?
Yeah.
My bad. Paco's mom's boyfriend is mad at Joe and threatens him to stay away from Paco. I thought that would be interesting. They get home and that guy's like, "Hey, you're dating my boyfriend? You took him out for ice cream, huh?" Did you try to eat him?
Huh?
What was that?
Like, cleared my
Oh,
throat.
I thought I was talking to you, and
I thought you spit on your cock or something.
I totally thought he was making like a chomping noise, like, "I'm gonna eat Paco."
Yeah.
Two things. One, the basement room where they keep the books.
Yeah, it's a cool place. You want to hang out there, right?
No. I mean, yeah, I guess if you had books that needed saving. But, I mean, obviously, if I think this guy's going to become a killer, it's a good place to kill somebody.
Yeah.
65 degrees. Always 65 degrees. That's nice.
You could sit down there and play Call of Duty. Be nice.
I don't think you get a good reception down there.
I bet he's got a good
Yeah, you
router.
put the router down
But
there.
the whole thing, it
Yeah.
kind of reminded me of Silence of the Lambs, where it's like, but you're like in a dungeon and there's glass and
I could
shit.
see that.
And I was
A
like,
little
oh,
bit.
I can see that.
and then Paco's boyfriend really. I like that. I like the fact that someone called him on his shit.
Mhm.
He's the first person to call him on his shit yet. So
Yeah. And right there, they kind of make you think
not that he has shit yet. He's only alluded to shit at this point.
They also make you think that right there they're always gonna do something bad to Paco's boyfriend, because he's like, oh, blah blah blah. Some people do bad things, and he goes on this whole spiel. But he's like, that's why I have to do what I have to do, and he walks away from that guy. But really, it's about Benji and shit he's talking about. But like, it happens right up there, so you're like, oh, is he gonna kill Paco's boyfriend?
Yeah, I thought he was gonna go do something to him. He also, when he confronted him, Joe didn't back down, and he kind of like went toward, and then
Yeah.
he kind of backed down. I was like, oh, pussy.
He should do for flinching and hit him.
Yeah.
But this part I thought was really smart. Joe calls the gas company while Beck is outside. She's just chilling outside smoking a cigarette. While she's out, it calls him about a leak, so then she's not home, and then he snoops around her place.
You know what this part reminded me of is Mr. Brooks.
Whack job.
I don't remember that as much to explain.
He just had a lot of... Remember when so Dane Cook figures out that Kevin Costner's a serial killer, and he wants to go along for a ride, so then he, like, shows him how to... Like, oh, here's a license plate, write it down. You got to memorize it and stuff. I don't know, he says stuff like that. He was just, like, showing him how to do it, so he's like, hey, yeah, call the gas company, then you can get in there and look around. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Also, do you
That's
think
so
Joe
funny.
watched Mr. Brooks? And he's like, that's a fucking great idea. I'm going to write that down.
Maybe. Well, no, I mean, Mr. Brooks didn't say call the gas company, but, like...
Oh, Dane Cook did.
No, Joe did. It just reminded me of Mr. Brooks.
Oh, gotcha. That movie...
Fuck's sake.
That movie was still so disappointing at the end when Dane Cook died. I know it's leading up to that, and that's what makes it good.
Spoilers.
But I wanted it to, like...
I just
Him to
watched
continue.
that.
I love that
Isn't
movie.
Danielle Pennebaker the daughter, or who's the daughter?
Mhm.
Yeah, she's
Okay, but I fabricated what the ending was, and I think the ending I came up with was better. And then I watched
I'm
it.
a better filmmaker than whoever made that movie.
Well, I had an idea of what it was and how it ended, and then I watched it, and I was like, I liked my ending better.
I think they planned sequels if it did good,
Yeah.
but it didn't do good.
Oh, it didn't do good?
It didn't. I don't think it did very good.
I thought people loved that movie.
It was going to be Danielle Pennebaker in the sequels.
I kind of figured that. What would it be called? Mrs. Brooks?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay. That'd been kind of
What a
cool.
miss.
Well, Miss.
Yeah, miss.
Unless she gets married.
She can marry her dad.
That's weird.
It'd be like that creepy TikTok you showed me.
I
She
saw
showed me
a
one-
TikTok where a dad and a daughter
This
were
girl
making
like
out.
talking about how much she loves her dad, and the
What?
random, and it's just like
Oh.
we're like, what? It's
Were
real
they really
creepy.
parents, or they just?
No, they look like. I'm pretty sure they're really.
She was like, no
daddy
matter
and
what,
daughter.
I'll always
Yeah.
be your little girl.
Yeah, and then it grows up and then it goes into like
Ugh.
it's real gross.
We saw Mr. Brooks in theater. Well,
Yeah, I remember that.
I did. I don't know if you guys did.
I think you took us after you saw it.
Hmm.
Because I remember you really liking it, and then you're like, you
Well,
guys have to see this.
I like
and we
him
like Jane
costumes.
Cook. I didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
know who he was at the time. But yeah, I really liked that gas leak thing, and he's sneaking around there. I think that's when he gets on her laptop and shit.
Yeah, then he might have spent too much time there though.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit. He could have went out like 30 seconds earlier and maybe been safe. But Beck's given her professor just one page of like the 20 or whatever she needs to write.
Not even one page. It's like a fucking quarter of a page.
Yeah. And then this guy's like, oh, it's not good. But Achille wants to fuck her, so he's giving her some leeway. And he asks her out for a dinner date Thursday night. And Joe finds out after she's doing that. It cuts to Joe, and he finds out that her dad OD'd, and she found the body, which I completely forgot about that. I didn't remember that at all. And then he also finds out that she was texting her friends about him. Which, have you ever met someone at a store and been so impressed by them that you texted a friend about?
Not impressed.
Like, this guy, he checked me out real good.
I've probably texted someone about some idiot that fucking checked me out.
I
Remember?
bet it's different for a girl chat though.
Oh yeah, because
I haven't done it.
yeah, because girls look at men like a piece of meat.
I could see Hess doing it. Boy, that guy that checked me out was so fucking cool.
That I could see his heart through his pants, man. You ever done that?
No.
Is that like your stalker story? You've done it, but you don't want to talk about it.
No.
Was that, what did you call it?
His stalker story.
Stalker. I think you said soccer.
I thought you said soccer too.
Yeah.
I mean, do you have
I'm not gonna go. I'm not even gonna ask because I don't even want to know.
And then as he's reading the text, Beck walks through the door while he's in the bed. And I believe this is where he goes, "Oh no!"
Yeah.
It's really weird. He's just looking there and he's like, "No!"
It is. Yeah.
Jumps in the shower.
So, if you turn the shower on, would you just stick your hand in there and turn? Wouldn't you go?
No, yeah, I always go.
In case there's a guy in there.
I don't whistle when I do it.
Wait, why would you open it when you're turning the shower on?
Because you want to see what's in there.
Yeah.
Then
What if
the
there's a
shower's gonna
fucking
get
rat
out
in there?
It's gonna get out of the bag.
Oh, that's true. Okay, what I would do is actually the curtain be over here. If an hour going in our bathroom, I'd pull the curtain like this and go. Wee, wee, wee.
We never
So I would see
close
that, and then I
our
would-
curtain,
Yeah,
so that wouldn't be a problem
that's
for
true.
us.
It's only ever closed if Mom cleans the bathroom, and I'm like, for fuck's sake, woman, leave it open. Jesus.
Is it heavy?
Yeah, it's real heavy. It's like 10
Okay.
pounds. I'm like, God damn it.
And then yours is just see through.
Yeah, so you would notice. He's like, what the fuck? Is there a man in my shower?
I just push it at him. Yeah, ours is like the 1970s.
You know what's my favorite thing to do? Like, if you're taking a shower, I mean, obviously not now because that'd be creepy. But when I was little, if you guys were like going in the bathroom or we were showering, I'd like put like my butt against the glass screen and all that until you guys would notice. I think sometimes I probably put my wiener on there.
Probably.
Wow.
That was
wow.
that was yesterday.
A shrimp dick.
Yeah.
I'll show you a shrimp dick. So she does that. I don't think I. Oh,
It's not like you had a fucking hog when you were fucking little. There, buddy.
hey, I might have.
Jesus.
It could have been like,
He didn't.
you know, you never know. But so Beck, while he's in the shower, she gets a FaceTime from her friends and all that, and they invite her out 'cause she's crying, and Joe follows her to Greenpoint.
I think he had like a waterproof jacket on because he did not look wet at all.
Yeah, it must have been one of, but you know those ones you can say as TV sprays, you spray it on your shoes or whatever, and the water hits it and doesn't get wet. I think he sprays
like
that
that-
all over his clothes.
It's like that the seal where you seal it, you can seal a hole or whatever.
Yeah, he has that, but all over his body.
Just in case he has
Yeah.
to jump in a shower.
Yeah. Because
You never know. I mean, he is a stalker.
He's wet at all. Jesus.
It didn't look.
He's
like
wet
he
where it counts, though, you know.
Oh my god.
was.
I mean, like,
She-
what would have happened if that phone doesn't ring?
She would have caught him in the shower,
You know, I mean, obviously we wouldn't have a show to watch, but
or
we
he'd just have
knew that
he'd have to
wasn't
move
gonna
on to a
happen.
new girl quick. It'd
Yeah,
just be,
we knew
I
that
guess I got to
wasn't
stalk
gonna
someone
happen.
else.
So she calls her mom there, and her mom seems bitchy. Is she in the show more?
I have to ask my acquaintance about that.
She called her mom.
Yeah, she did. I don't think her mom is.
I know there.
No.
I didn't expect this to be a weird question.
I know there's. I
thought
know
it was
there's.
just like
I know
yes or
there's
no.
parent figures. I think at one point
I just don't
Yeah,
remember.
I don't think so.
there's parental figures at one point, but I don't remember
So
who
where
it
does her
is.
fucking mom go?
No,
Uh,
I just don't, I can't remember if the mom does come up or
Oh,
not.
okay. Just curious.
There's something with some kind of.
Because she
parent,
just
though,
seemed bitchy.
I think.
Yeah, I don't think she does very much, if at all.
Okay.
I don't
If
know.
she does, I'm bringing it up.
Okay.
Do it.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. I
You
don't.
guys are lying.
I don't remember
So
much. I don't know what I
it's-
can say.
No, we're not.
No, no,
lying.
I-
I literally
I'm
didn't
thinking of a
remember.
scene, but I honestly can't remember if it's. Well, let's just keep talking about the show.
Okay.
He follows her to Greenpoint, and her friends are talking shit about her.
Yeah, 'cause she's gonna read poetry.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
Def Comedy Jam or something. Def
Yeah.
Poet Jam.
Oh,
What is that
if
called?
Hess wanted to do poetry and he went up on stage, did you make fun of him?
Yes.
That's rude.
That was a bad question to ask Daddy.
That's true. Hess, would you make fun of Nick if he actually cared about it and was going up on stage to do poetry? Would you make fun of him?
I mean, maybe, but you know, in the end, if it made him happy, then cool, you know.
Yeah. See, Hess is a nice guy.
Yeah, that's nice. What are you doing, you fucking
I was making sure
weirdo?
Hess is recording. I wasn't sure if I
You're gonna blow me.
maybe.
You could ask me.
Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that.
Couldn't ask me.
Normally I ask him and he'll go, "Yep, it's blinking, it's off. It's blinking, it's off. It's blinking, it's off." And then it's a whole like 10-minute thing because the red light's blinking.
I just want him to have to edit more.
What does that mean?
The red light. He'll be like, "It's on, it's off. On, off." He did that last time.
I did it once.
That's funny.
You did it the last time I asked though,
Once.
and it was funny. I wanted to avoid that, but now we're on this whole big spiel
And that's what you get.
for throwing a fit. Her friends are talking shit, and she wants to go up there and read
Wouldn't you
poetry
know?
on stage. Beck drunkenly gets on stage and reads her poetry, and Joe leaves because it's too awkward.
It was a little awkward.
Yeah, she's like, "Oh,
She forgot the words to her
I
own
lost
poem.
my place. Let me take
I
me a
like
minute to find it."
how, and this becomes more evident the longer we go. But when Joe wears his hat, he's like invisible.
Yeah,
You caught
yeah.
caught onto that at all in this episode, Nick?
Oh, well, I did notice that he's not like he's wearing a disguise anywhere.
It's literally just
Yeah.
a red hat or a black hat going somewhere.
Yeah, he just puts his hat on and he's like invisible.
It's like the glasses in Big
fucking
Daddy.
10 feet
Puts
away
him on.
from her and shit.
Well, to be fair, at this point, she's
Never
only ever
noticed.
seen him once.
Yeah, but she sees them outside the. Oh wait, I recognize you.
Yeah.
And I guess she did text her friends about him, but
I was gonna say it took her a while to notice though too.
that's true.
Yeah.
So she's stupid. Fucking
And she
idiot
was
Beck.
wasted.
Yeah.
She was laying on a train track.
Yeah.
So
But so he walks to the train, and probably like 30 seconds after, she must have saw him walk out and wanted to follow.
Creepy homeless guy singing his
Yeah, I know.
rando.
Pick it up!
Pick it up! Pick it up! Pick it up! Pick it up!
That would have stressed me out. I would have snapped his neck.
It's,
I know.
Fuck up.
it's like playing Warzone with ass.
Yeah.
I like how he was like, "Sir, shut up." He called
Yeah.
him sir. I'm like, yeah, right.
Well, what
Yeah.
would you call him?
Hess would have used a little more foul
Fuck
language.
boy, shut up!
I would have been like, shut the fuck up.
Hess yelled so much he almost froze. He broke the internet. So he follows her.
The neighbor's like, what the fuck?
She follows.
Probably.
They're like, "Yeah, Hess and Abby are fighting again. Oh boy." She must have told me he's too loud in Call of Duty again. Yikes. But so he leaves, and then she follows him this time, not on purpose, but they just go to the train tracks. And she stumbles down the stairs and falls onto the tracks. And
I
Joe
thought I was watching
saves her.
House of Cards for a second.
Oh, I get that reference. I'm like Captain
Hey,
America.
I get that reference.
Hey.
Did I show you that
Did
or
you get that
something?
reference?
I don't know.
No, I only watched like 2 episodes of that.
I watched
Okay.
2 seasons, I think.
I haven't even seen a single episode.
Oh.
I think I've only seen that clip.
That's
How do you?
interesting.
Okay, I was gonna say, how the fuck do you get that?
I just feel it.
I was pissed off when that happened in House of Cards because she
I
was the only one I
I was
liked.
surprised. I was like, holy shit, they got her?
I'm like, fuck, I liked her.
Like, what's next? They're going to get rid of Kevin Spacey?
Not for a couple
And then
seasons.
they did. But so he saves her, and then she pukes on him.
You know what? I rewound that.
Did you see it again?
Well, because so
He's
well,
like, I like puke.
I do. No, and then I went in the
I
bushes.
fucking LOL'd when she did it.
Well, I think I checked my phone for something, and like they're like, it's like all the fucking wind's blowing in her hair, and they're playing like romantic music, and I was like, okay. And then she goes, "Bleh," and I was like, wait, what? And I rewound it, and I watched it again, and you see like a little. It wasn't a lot of puke. It was like a little.
It was very forceful though.
Yeah.
Like how it went. Pfft.
Yeah.
She's like, get out of me. It's like there was a demon in her just shooting out.
A little bit of projectile.
they were like 2 feet, not even 6 inches apart.
Yeah.
It would have been better if, like, you know, like it was like a generic romantic comedy, and they were like, he saves her, and then like,
Ugh.
and then she pukes like right in his mouth.
Would you have threw up in her face, Jerome?
Oh, I would have
It's
puked
like-
right there instantly, I think. If someone's on top of me and pukes on me, first I'd push her off, I think. I'd call another train and go get out of here, and then I'd just start vomiting. Because I can't imagine that smells good.
Puke?
Sure.
No, it does not.
But just like,
Reeks.
because she's drinking all night, and ugh.
It doesn't matter. She could be eating
Yeah.
fucking celery. It's gonna
Like,
I
smell.
feel like if you're drinking
It's like
puke, though, it's
40-year-old
more gross. Because it's a lot more liquid, I feel like.
Fucking shellfish.
Yeah.
Shellfish.
So
That's shellfish. You sound like
You
Robert.
fucking shellfish. You fucking shellfish piece of shit.
Puking on me. Sorry, we've lost our
you
minds.
guys are just yelling at each other now. Joe's getting her a cab, and she recognizes him. And he plays it off cool, but I think he had a huge heart on that she recognized him.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's like, oh my goodness, you know her.
See, I was thinking to myself though. So he gets the girl in this episode, kinda. I mean, I assume shit happens where some guy.
I would hope so for a TV show.
Yeah, me too. Trust me. But I was surprised that they got together in the first episode.
Mm-hmm.
I know, like, this isn't like where they get together, but like they're actually. I didn't even think they'd have conversations together. I thought it was like all going to be in his mind.
Oh, and he's like stalking her like the whole season.
Or something to that effect. The fact that he saves her, and then they're in a cab, and then she brings him that. It wasn't a
The
Dan
book?
Brown book.
Yeah, I wrote down what it is, but I will not be able to
The
pronounce it.
Secret. It was The Secret.
You know that language?
That's that's the book that she brought him.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna read what it said on top. But I don't
Wasn't it a joke because it's a very popular book?
know. Well, and also that guy was.
Yeah, it's
she
what
wrote-
the
she
guy in
wrote
the
down-
beginning got.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The
yeah.
author, at least.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I was just surprised that like this has already happened. This part.
Mm-hmm. That's the one thing I love about this show is the surprises in it are actually surprising, like what they mean to be a surprise, and even throughout from this season to season 2, they can still surprise me,
Yeah, I get that.
which I really like because usually it kind of gets predictable with shit like this,
Yeah, I can see.
but I really like that. So
does he become a lumberjack at the end of this show?
as far as
Sure
we've
hope
seen,
not.
no.
Okay.
Like I said, this is like Dexter, but you actually want to watch the next episode.
Dexter was good for the first couple seasons.
It's just kind of.
It was good.
It was good, but there's some bits that get a little boring.
The Trinity season is one of the best episodes of TV.
Yeah. So on the ride, they talk about if you would be happier if you were dumber, and Joe accidentally slips that he knows she writes poetry.
Oh yeah, I got that.
Yeah. So do you think if you were a dumber person, you'd be happier?
Yeah.
Really? I guess because you'd be oh my god, like you'd be surprised
Think
every
how
day.
happy like Damien is. He's just happy throwing rocks at tortoises.
That's true.
See?
Okay.
I rest
Yeah,
my
I
case.
would think so.
Do you think so, Haas? Like if you were just completely dumb, you think you'd be happy?
Probably, because you wouldn't know any better.
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, were you surprised how well he recovered from the slipping and shooting puppetry?
No.
Because he's like, if you were, you wouldn't be able to write poetry if you were dumb. Wait, what? How did you know that?
He's a smooth talker.
You're smooth criminal.
No, yeah, I mean, that's kind of what they're. I'm sure that's why they put it in there, but like, for some reason, I remember you guys saying, "Oh yeah, he's gonna do this," but we thought he was fucked, but he had a plan the whole time. I just remember you guys saying something like that from season 2, and I'm like, so I assume he knows what he's doing.
What's funny is thinking about the outline of season 2. That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe I'm
know,
wrong.
sir.
You
You
got to
might-
remember, I have nothing to put it to.
Yeah.
I think you're putting words in both of our mouths, and I
I
don't
could
appreciate
be.
it.
I could be.
Did you know, and spoiler
you know?
alert for people,
People?
not you, not anybody here. I don't think
I don't
anybody
like
here
spoilers.
cares. But that he's in Gossip Girl.
I did not know
He's
that.
He
The
is.
Gossip
He
Girl.
is Gossip Girl.
I thought Blake Lively was.
No, he's the
Do you know?
Gossip
More
Girl.
importantly, he's John Tucker's
Wait.
brother,
He is John Tucker's brother.
and John Tucker must die.
I'll be goddamned.
Yeah.
Well, so in Gossip Girl, he's following people,
Yeah.
Oh, I
making
got
little
you.
messages about them.
So he's a fucking stalker.
And he's
Even though
in
that
New
makes
York.
that makes no sense at all in the whole show.
The Gossip Girl is different from what's the one where they're trying to find A? What's
Pretty
that one?
Little Liars, which Peach is
That
in.
one. Yeah.
So
Do you watch Pretty Little Liars?
I watched like the first 4 seasons.
Wow.
yes.
That surprises me.
And
That-
then I was
that's a
like,
yes.
Yeah.
I don't watch it much. I've just watched 4 out of the 6
I just
seasons.
watched 96 episodes. Just kidding.
There's, when you're dating people, they want to watch shows.
You date more than one person?
And they both watch Pretty Little Liars.
They're on different seasons, though. It gets really confusing what he's allowed to say.
Do they ever reveal who A is? Do you ever find out?
yeah. You do, but like you don't know A in the beginning of the show, so it doesn't really.
I got you.
That was just like a new character they added.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Wow.
it was pretty fun.
I mean,
It was
Taylor
great
Jackson showed me
ending.
clips of that show where, like, what is
What
going
is
on?
happening?
Fucking dogs.
Oh.
Wrestling.
It sounds like someo's, like, choking it on the floor. It's like,
Yeah, it sounds like they're like they were being bad, so you stepped on them.
The dogs are wrestling over here.
You know, that's my favorite moment
That's what I pictured in my head.
we've ever had before. Is Hess's dogs are barking because someone come home and he goes, "Fuck, my dogs are barking," and you go, "Oh, your feet hurt that bad?"
Yeah.
And I was laughing for probably a half hour at that.
Really? I don't even remember that.
That's like
Because just the way Hess said it, he's like, "Fuck, my dogs are barking." And Daddy's like, "Oh, your feet."
I
hurt,
think I
bud?"
had a friend that used to say that all the time.
Fucking Jerome likes like dad humor.
You just
Yeah.
well, it's funny because I was thinking that, and I was like, I'm not gonna say it. They'll make fun of me. And then you're like, "Oh, your feet hurt," and then it just cracked me
It
up.
literally sounds like one of those stupid jokes you make all the time.
Like, is it windy or windy?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I really like to do like, hey, if gas station goes to Vin Diesel, if Vin Diesel goes to the gas station, does he get diesel for free?
Not even. It's fucking so dumb.
It's not even really a joke. It's
No,
just,
it's not even.
it's just a question.
It's
I
not even a
like to
riddle.
You said this before.
ask. Yeah, I asked you. Where I said,
Hey, you think he'd learn, right?
there's a lot of other ones. They just aren't coming to my head right now. What's
Right.
some other dumb things I've said?
Well, I don't know. You could probably put together a montage.
Yeah, could you imagine? The 6-hour-long montage of dumb shit Jerome said.
I mean, you don't gotta.
I mean, you could do it with all of us.
yeah,
Yeah, it's true.
especially Nick.
Right now, we're talking about you.
Yeah, the TV show.
Yeah, you. Sorry, I had to do it once.
You get it all out of your systems. They arrive
That's
at.
what I say when I poop.
Hey, I would be so disappointed if you don't come up with something like that.
I'll do that for the intro. They arrive at Beck's.
And that way, you don't have to fucking play the fucking Deedly whistle.
I don't.
Okay, can you do that again?
Yeah, Deedly whistle.
Thanks. They arrive at Beck's place and they have a moment. They're almost about to kiss, and fucking Benji shows up and ruins it.
Yeah.
Which I called Taylor out for this, and she's on Benji's side. But I was like, when he pretends to be, what's the guy's name? Jeff. When he pretends to be Jeff later on, shouldn't Benji
he's
been like, "You saved my fucking girl, dude. You're not Jeff."
Yeah, but I got a feeling he doesn't pay much attention.
That's what Taylor
Yeah,
said.
My
he's a
point.
big ding dong.
That's what Taylor said. I
He
feel
didn't.
like-
He didn't. It didn't affect him, so he didn't give a fuck.
That's true. But Benji ruins it, and Joe calls him a waste of hair, which I really like that insult.
Oh yeah, I remember that was funny.
I took offense to that.
You should,
Because you're a waste of hair.
as it blows in the wind.
I was like, hey,
He has beautiful locks, man.
Maybe he's in quarantine.
It's true.
yeah, good me.
Joe asks for Beck's info, knowing she doesn't have her phone, but he asks for it anyways. And eventually he gets her email, and then the cab drives away, and Joe pulls her phone out of his pocket.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's a creep move right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
big
he's like,
time.
when we're together, you're in a password protect your goddamn devices. He's real upset about that. He said it for a laptop, said it for her phone.
Yeah.
But who doesn't password protect this shit?
I do
Yeah.
mine, but everybody knows my password.
Yeah.
It's
Let me
just-
say it.
It's just a joke from 30 Minutes or Less.
Really?
Yeah, just tell everybody on a podcast.
Hey,
what
no
the
one's
password is.
seen that movie except for us.
Sure.
What movie is it?
30 minutes or less.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that Danny McBride and Nick Swartzen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, how could you
And
get a better
Aziz-
acting crew?
Aziz Ansari and
I don't care about him.
Jesse Eisenberg.
Jesse Eisenberg.
I'm starting to like him a lot more than I used to.
Good. He's one of my
Yeah.
favorites.
Yeah, now you can go see Now You See Me 3, Electric Boogaloo.
I've
And-
seen it
and-
first.
Theaters.
And he's a Suns fan. Random, I know, but yeah,
Jesse Eisenberg?
yeah, big time, big Suns fan.
Doesn't he live in Iowa or some shit?
Oh, you
he's
can't
a-
live in Iowa and like the Suns?
Not usually.
He's a big Suns fan. They have him on Bickley Murata a lot.
Oh. Not Bickley and MJ?
No, they're not together anymore.
Oh, they broke up?
Yeah, put
Yeah.
They
down
got
the
in a fight.
Kool-Aid. Put down the.
Oh, I used to love that. That was my favorite part about going to school in the morning. I hear, put down the Kool-Aid, put down the Kool-Aid. I don't know why I love that so much.
I don't even get that.
They would play a song, and the guy would just go, put down the Kool-Aid.
They'd be
put
talking
down
about how the
Kool-Aid."
Cardinals are going to win this year, and then they would play that song. Put down. 'cause
I
they
would
said
love that. I used to ask him, hey, can you turn that on? He's like, it's a radio. And I'm like, no, but put that on. And he's like, no, you have to wait till they turn it on. And then
You have to wait for someone to call up and say the Cardinals are going to be
then-
good, and then they'll tell them to put down the Kool-Aid,
I'd
and
always,
they'll play the song.
I'd always know it'd be a bad day. We'd pull up to school, and they wouldn't hear, and I'd be like, all right, see you later. And I didn't hear it.
That's funny that you remember Bickley and MJ.
I used to have to hear it every day when he'd bring me to school. So yeah, he got her phone. Jesus, getting nervous over here. Joe gets home and Paco's outside crying, and he's like, Jesus fucking Christ, kid.
Yeah,
Paco.
fuck. Go to bed.
Yeah, every time he gets home, he's like, dude, this fucking kid, he's stalking me. I'm the stalker. But then, so the mom's boyfriend got drunk and angry at him and yelled at him, you think you're smart? You read your books? And I was like, oh, we should do it with Taylor. Are you sitting in your room reading? You think you're smart? We started smashing her books.
I would kill you.
We'll smash every copy of Perks of Being a Wallflower you have.
Whoa.
How many of those do you have?
That's a dark ass
4.
movie. Jesus Christ.
She has 4 books.
4 of them.
My favorite.
I
She
watched
has a
that-
tattooed
I
on her.
Watched that movie. I was like, Jesus, this is dark.
I always forget the little twist, like where it turns. Every time.
Daddy's never seen it, so.
It's true.
He's probably
You
gonna watch it.
mean Daddy hasn't seen it?
Ew.
But the boyfriend got drunk, angry at him, and yelled at him, said he thinks he's smart. He tried to ruin the book, so Joe takes Paco to the basement and shows him how to repair the book. And then you get introduced to his little hammer. He's like, you had to put exactly enough pressure on it to get it good.
Then he beats the fuck out of it.
Yeah, I was saying. Then he mashes the fuck.
It's funny because at first he's just like, and then it's like, bam!
Dup, dup, dup. Let the boys be boys.
Wow.
Bam! So Benji gets an email from Jeff, a.k.a.
It's a
Joe.
6-hour podcast we're on right now.
It's only 52 minutes. He gets
52
an email from Jeff, a.k.a. Joe, and he asked him to set up a meeting. He said some company, but I didn't care. And Benji meets Joe, thinking it's Jeff, and Joe lures him downstairs into the bookstore basement, and he's like, dude, I think we got the wrong place. And then Joe hits him over the head with the hammer.
I like that. He goes, yeah, you been here before? He's like, yeah, a couple times.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
really?
I highly doubt that.
Yeah, and then he like hangs at the top of the stairs for like 10 minutes until he gets all the way down.
Yeah, he waits
I'm
till he's like
Are you
inside.
follow me, dude, or what are we doing here?
But then he hits him.
Yeah, right in the head.
Did that surprise you?
No.
Damn it! I'm waiting for you to get surprised by something.
Well, I expected him to do something bad to him.
That
I guess
part's
it's
not
true.
going to be.
He lured him to a dungeon, for fuck's sake.
You never do that? Come here, man.
Yeah, dungeon.
Don't you ever wish you could kind of have a dungeon to keep people in?
So did we ever get to see his previous girl that he stalked?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Might.
Okay, I got two questions. Are we almost done?
Yeah, I have
Ed
one
Ogeron.
sentence
Ed
left.
I'll
and
wait
we're
till
done.
you're done.
Ed Ogeron, yeah.
Okay.
Is in it.
Beck goes to the shop and gives Joe a book, and it says Il Codice da Vinci. And what did you say it was called?
I think it's The Secret.
The Secret? Okay. And
Pretty sure.
Joe asks her out for a drink, and Joe checks on Benji, and Benji says, whatever you think I did, man, I think you got the wrong guy. And Joe goes, no, I don't think I did.
I was surprised that he wasn't dead.
I was too when that happened. It's like, oh, he's just going to kill him there. But like, no, he has him stewing down there like a little pot of stew.
What did he do with all the books?
Moved him out.
I guess just moved him out, yeah.
Moved him out.
Put him in a refrigerator.
I thought it was weird the way that they edited it when he was getting, when he was messaging Benji.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like him with like Paco, so it makes
Yeah.
it seem like it's not Joe.
They make it like, oh, he's actually going to meet this guy Jeff. Interesting. Okay, where's this going to lead? And then it's him.
So the two questions I had. The one question was the previous girlfriend. They kind of alluded to the fact that he's done all this before.
Mhm.
And then the other thing I wanted to ask was, is this all happening now, or is it him telling a story?
To answer that.
I don't know if we can answer that because I don't know if we know the
Okay.
full answer.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Because
don't know.
he hints to it like a couple times.
I know there's supposed to be a you that he's like talking to,
Oh.
there is.
but I don't know where we don't know where.
I
they're
thought I was
going.
the you.
We don't know where they're going with it.
I thought I was.
But
the
so I don't know if we can answer that or not.
It's
honestly.
not. It's not The Secret either. It's the Da Vinci Code, I believe.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Because it ends in Da Vinci. But yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know if we can answer that or not.
Okay. That doesn't help me at all. But
I don't know if not answering it's a spoiler or not, or what or anything. But I don't know. I don't know the answer.
Okay.
Just stop asking questions.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Well, I got questions,
Yeah,
bitch.
don't
Yeah.
ask
What-
future questions.
Yeah,
Watch the
who
show.
the fuck you think you are, mother?
Well, no, because he says he said I was.
Joe still alive?
No, he. First of all, I didn't ask a stupid question like that. Second of all, there's one point he's like, "Oh yeah, I did something chasing my other girlfriend, or I chased her all around my other girlfriend." I was like, "Oh, you did you? Because like you think this is all normal, so I'm guessing the first time it wasn't normal." And then he said something about
Mary.
Yeah, she had like shit in her hair.
Yeah.
No, he
Sticky.
said it was something to the effect I can't remember. Fuck.
I didn't know.
It was something about like something happened. And he's like, "Oh, you'll see. I did this, and you'll see."
Yeah, he does. He kind of leaves you hanging. Like it seems like he's directly talking to the audience.
Yeah, but it was almost like it was like past tense. Like, yeah, well, I did this, but you'll see why I did that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, wait, what? So, all right, just asking.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes I think it is just like he's narrating after the fact almost.
Okay.
But then sometimes it's like he's narrating as he does it.
I think it comes full circle eventually. I think you figure it out. You'll figure it out.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. I mean, it's only been one episode. It's not like I'm.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
we didn't know at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Do
honestly,
you look forward to episode 2, Nick?
I looked forward to doing a new podcast on a new show that I haven't seen.
There you go.
but do you look forward to watching another episode of the show? Because that makes it sound like you don't.
Oh no, I do. Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I made it sound like I don't like the show, but I like talking about something I haven't talked about before.
No, I liked it. I mean, it's good. It's not. It's one episode. It's hard.
Mhm.
It's hard to say. This
I
is
do
fucking
think-
awesome.
I remember when I did like it because I knew the guy in it and all that. But like a couple episodes, like the ending, I was like, oh, that's interesting. I didn't expect that. And then like as more shit goes on, then I was like very hooked. And then I was like, I want to watch the next episode.
Like if
but
I was
and all that.
Lifetime, I'd be like, yeah, we'll see.
Like I think by like the second or third episode, I was like,
I like the guy.
I wanna watch
I
this
like
a lot.
I like the main character.
Mhm.
He seems cool, even though he jerks off in bushes.
mhm.
And then
some people that jerk off in bushes are cool.
I like the girl. I don't know if she's in it like continually,
Did you-
but what?
Did you know she? This is for these two, not you. She was on an episode of Your Mom's House with
Yeah.
Christina and Tom.
I listened to that. Taylor actually saw the movie
Yeah.
that hit her and Tom were in together. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
What was it called? The one where your phone tells you when you're gonna die? Countdown?
Countdown, I think, yeah.
Yeah, Taylor.
Countdown.
She actually saw the movie.
Bet that's a good movie.
It was a movie.
That's not what I said.
Tom Segura was good in it.
Yeah, but Tom Segura's good and everything.
Like your butthole.
Oh, he'd be great in my butthole. But yeah, any other things you guys want to say about you?
No.
Nope.
All right, well, I think it's time to wrap up. Hey, you wanna?
Oh, I think Joe's a host.
Jesus fucking Christ! All right, well,
He didn't cuddle.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Please like, subscribe. Actually, before we end this, I do want to bring up something. I just thought about this right now. I was looking through our iTunes reviews,
Uh-oh.
and we had a couple, and I had a question for if this person is still listening. I want to know what this means.
Oh,
You
God.
probably shouldn't play it at the end.
Well, if they're listening to this enough to review on iTunes, I'm sure they listen to the whole podcast, right?
Is it? Why does Jerome talk about buttholes so much? Other than that, I like
No,
it.
I don't. I didn't understand. Which, by the way, we have only 5-star ratings on iTunes, so people should go rate more.
How many of them?
We have 7 ratings, all 5 stars.
Wow,
Nice.
35 stars.
Probably shouldn't say we only have 7, but whatever.
Look at Hess doing math. Look out the dome.
Someone commented about the creators of Westworld and stuff, and they were excited for season 3, which that's over now. So I've read that a little late.
Yeah.
But this person said you could tune into anyone for general combos, but the point-by-point combos they do on Pleeka, like Better Call Saul and Westworld, is pure gold. You can also see them on YouTube. Search Pleeka. Jerome is doing Phase 2 Obi-Wan thing, but still great. I don't know what the fuck that means, so if you're still
Say
listening to
that
this,
one more time. Slow down.
Jerome is doing Phase 2 Obi-Wan thing, but still great.
Is that a comment on your beard?
Oh, maybe. And they went on iTunes and... Oh, I didn't even think about that. Maybe.
That's
Because
funny.
that was around the time I... Like right when we were doing Westworld and stuff, when I kind of started... Okay, maybe. I didn't think about that.
What
But
do you think, Taylor?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me look up Obi-Wan Kenobi from... And I'll show you what that...
What does phase 2 mean?
I'm assuming they mean... Like... I don't know.
Not phase 1?
Yeah, the opposite of Phase 1 and 3.
I don't know. The opposite would be what I say.
If it was Marvel, you'd know.
Yeah, then if they're like Phase 2 Thor, I'm like... Oh, okay.
I just thought of like for some reason
Maybe.
totally.
Oh.
You think so?
I was thinking cartoon Obi-Wan Kenobi, but like show has that.
Yeah, I can see it.
Maybe. Okay, maybe you found the answer for me.
I don't know if that's
I'll
the
screenshot
answer.
that and I'll put it on here too, and it'll say your name and all that. But if you're still watching, thanks for watching still.
Are you having a bad feeling about this?
I have a bad feeling about this. Maybe it's because I always say that.
Yeah.
No, I've never actually said that, I don't think, on a podcast until now.
I
Is that
bet
something
you
he
have.
says?
Yeah.
That's true. I like to quote random things.
Someone says it in every movie.
Yeah, usually.
Oh.
Not every movie, but every Star Wars movie.
Oh,
Every movie ever.
You should have something you slip into every podcast ever.
Hess has a huge cock. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Please like, subscribe,
He shook his
check us
head
out
no.
on iTunes and Spotify and everywhere else, and we'll see you guys next time for You Season 1, Episode 2.
What's
Baby.
Peace.